Carlsen. At least for the first time in the game, the pawn structure is no longer fully symmetrical, and the white queen very active. White's got a nice home for the dark square, bishop 2. This one is turning in white's favor. Look at the board, look at the clock. But can he finish it off? It feels like from a completely equal position, he has been outplaying his opponent. And yeah, it's looking good for white now.
Something went wrong for Martirosyan around move 15, this queen b4 moment. Think queen d8 by Martirosyan if we just go back here. He could have actually gone bishop c7 immediately, I believe. And the point is, if you take on b7, you can now play queen d6, protecting the bishop, threatening mate. And if mate is protected, let's say with a move like g3, suddenly you've got the move rook b8, and after queen a6, rook b6, and the queen is almost trapped. The queen has to come here, and then you run into moves like rook takes b3 with the undiscovered attack on the queen. So that was a key thing to do. Now, white is better, for sure. How critical it is, I'm not entirely sure, but he's only got 14 seconds. This is going to be a tough ask for Martirosyan, but very, very good blitz player. Let's see if he manages to hold here, but it's looking like he's creating more weaknesses. I don't like his chances now.
Yeah, he's really changed the pawn structure. Suddenly, black is facing some huge threats. We saw in the video there, the black queen came into the center. It was immediately kicked back by white's rook. Martirosyan has just lost two tempi, two very important moves, and Magnus is turning the screw now, creating threats on every move, momentum all in his favor. Magnus, I think, has just won a pawn, according to the video feed there that we do have. Martirosyan, it's just impossible to play with 10 seconds. He's a very good blitz player, but queen takes c8, beautiful tactic. If the black bishop recaptured the white queen, then black's queen also falls. White wins a rook in the process. Magnus finishing off in style, but yeah, it just fell apart. He spent too long on the clock, and like you said, as you pointed out there, Lawrence, one slip is all it takes against Magnus, and important win. He's only half a point behind Hikaru now as the chase continues. And let's try and see if there are other games going on. Magnus working his magic there.
Just to point out, Dubov-Giri was also a draw, which is good news for Magnus as well. But I think we should go to the game Raunak Sadhwani against Nepomniachtchi. Sadhwani with it looks around level. It looks